Ladies and gentlemen, so I guess Daima is not allowed in the UK. Let's see.
Today. Now, you know, I've enjoyed pretty much most of Daima, 90% of it, 12 out of 14 episodes to be precise, and I was really looking forward to checking out the English dub. Now, Dragon Ball Daima, the English dub, let's talk about it. You may think this is about it being released one episode per week. No, that's obviously some of it, because that's a bit of a piss take, knowing we've got 14 episodes, knowing there's definitely 3 episodes made already with the English dub, so people in America, 100% you should have those episodes by now, maybe up until episode 7 or 8 or something, you know, just to keep people watching, because if you don't like Dragon Ball Daima, and you think, well, maybe the English dub may make it bearable for you, I don't think giving you an episode once per week is the way to go. Alright, that's
Does the experience really change much from Japanese to English? I feel like you're still watching the same story. I don't know. Let me know in the comments.
Dragon balling it out again, which Toei love to do, or just the franchise in general. Dragon balling it out. But my rant here today is more to do with me living in the UK. Alright, it sucks, yes, there's pros and cons, and one of the cons is Dragon Ball Daima, the English dub. Now, check this out here. I went to watch Daima episode 1 in English dub last week. I was actually looking forward to it, just to, you know, change it up a little bit from reading subtitles and all that. And my surprise, I do not have episode 1 in English dub on Crunchyroll. What's going on? It should be released all over the world, right? Well, no, not exactly. After Crunchyroll acquired Funimation, all of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT were added to the service in the US, and every other English-speaking country in March 2022, except for the UK, Ireland, and Nordic regions. So keep that in mind, because the UK got all that in February of 20...
That's so surprising. I don't know why that would be.
24, 2 years later. So you're telling me I have to wait 2 years, and I'll probably just get episode 1 of Dragon Ball Daima then, in English dub?
Wait. 2 years? That's crazy. I mean, at that point, just get like a VPN or something. And change your location.
Are you kidding me? This show is supposed to be 20 episodes long. In 2 years' time, Daima will be dead. It will be forgotten. Dragon Ball Super will continue. We'll have loads of new stories. Daima will be forgotten by that point. Yes, it will come back out in English dub, but who cares at that point? Do you know what's insulting? Is the fact that English dub is not out in England.
The man has a point here. And then it says here, let's see, the Dragon Ball franchise wasn't added to Crunchyroll in the UK and the rest of Europe until 2024, almost 2 years later. And it says here the exact reason for the delay was never made clear. Seemingly some form of licensing restrictions, but this might be the same for Daima. Okay, so we don't know if it's going to be exactly 2 years later. It could be, but that may not be the case. Funny enough, looks like some of the comments here, people are saying that they're choosing to pirate the episodes to be able to watch them in English. I mean, it's just weird, man. You know, if it's streaming, I never quite understood why you would restrict certain shows. Like, if you have a library, right, if you're a company, if you have a library of different animes, I just don't understand what's the benefit in you restricting certain animes for certain countries. Like, where is the advantage in that? It never made sense to me how in some locations they have a certain set of animes that are not available in other places. Like, just make it available throughout. I don't get it. Like, I don't think that they're gonna make more money because of it. I don't know. I found this super surprising, that the English dub was restricted in the UK. Like, that's wild. And I think he has a point too. I mean, if the Japanese is already out, what's the point in releasing it episode by episode? I mean, at that point, just release what you have. Give people time to just do a quick, binge on those episodes, and then give them another binge. You know, it's kind of like the cat is already out of the bag, right? Like, these episodes are already out in Japanese. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Is it fair? Is it not? Do you know why this is? Let me know in the comments. And as always, just want to remind you that we must persevere. Peace.